These are 5 things that high-value men always do with women. If you listen closely and pass all 5 of these tests, then you will confidently be able to talk to any beautiful woman that you were previously scared of talking to. Number 1. He leads her. A. In the journey to become a high-value man, you will be tested many times. There will be times that women will test you to see if you are capable of leading her and loving her. In many cases, a woman will test you with some sort of drama over something insignificant. Taken at face value and using your logistical mind, you will be thinking to yourself, how can she possibly be this upset over something so ridiculous? B. The truth is that it goes much deeper than that. Something that all guys should be aware of is that these tests occur on a subconscious level. The testing works like this because it allows a girl to find out critical information about you without actually asking you. C. Think about this. If a girl were to ask you and say, "Are you a good father?" you could easily lie and say, "Yes, of course I'm a good father." Girls are smart and are aware of this, which is why they will test you. These tests give them the answers to their questions about you without giving you the ability to lie about them, which is why she will continually test you throughout the dating phase of the relationship. And it needs to be this way, because girls need to know that the man that they choose will give them the security they need for themselves and for their offspring. Number 2. He holds a masculine frame. A. Have you ever been cut off in traffic and wanted to flip off the person who did you wrong on the highway? Well, high-value men are able to remain calm and not react to the situation because of their masculine frame. Think of a masculine frame as a pair of glasses. These glasses are how you see the world and everything in it. You are able to change your glasses at any time. Sometimes, you will need to see the world through a compassionate set of frames or glasses. And sometimes, you will need to see the situation through a strong set of frames when times get tough financially, physically, and emotionally. This is all a part of building your masculinity and proving to yourself that you have what it takes to be a mentally strong man. B. Think back to the times that men used to go to war with spears and swords. As a warrior, you would never want a leader to have a weak masculine frame and lose his cool when the enemy starts to charge at you. No. You would want a man who could remain calm when things start to look bad. You would want a man who would not break his frame and be able to remain calm as the enemy charges at you. You want a leader who is able to make rational decisions even under the highest of pressure. C. An unbreakable masculine frame is the number 1 thing that women are attracted to. Women will test a man's frame by putting him in chaotic situations and even by trying to make him nervous with her beauty and presence. What she is doing is simply testing that man's frame to see if he breaks or not. She is testing your mental strength to see if you are strong or weak-minded. The act of holding your frame as a man is the ability to separate your emotions from your actions or decisions. D. Genetically, this is the biggest advantage that high-value men have over women. A lot of times, a woman's decision or action is impacted by the way she feels. Her emotions carry her to do certain things that may not always be the most logical because she has an emotional set of frames. A high-value man is able to make rational decisions by separating his emotions from his decision-making. A wise, high-value man keeps his cool and responds to a situation. He he doesn't react to it. Number 3. He remains a mystery. A. High-value men keep their emotions and personal thoughts to themselves because they believe that revealing too much can be perceived as vulnerability or weakness. They prioritize self-control and maintain a level of power and control in personal and professional relationships. By not sharing their feelings and remaining a mystery, this makes them be seen as very strong and confident individuals. B. Listen up, guys. If you're feeling insecure and want to improve your confidence and appeal to others, it's important to understand the appeal of keeping your emotions and thoughts to yourself and maintaining a level of mystery. By not revealing too much, you can appear self-assured and in control, which can be attractive traits to others. Remember, everyone is unique, but by keeping some aspects of yourself private, you can add to your perceived value and worth. Be confident in who you are, and don't be afraid to be a bit of a mystery. C. Girls chase the guy that they are unsure about. They chase the guy that doesn't make it obvious that he likes her. D. This is one of the most important phrases that I have ever heard, and it goes like this. The one with all the power is the one who does not need others. The one who is powerless is the one who is needy of others. Lots of girls are attracted to powerful men. Powerful men don't need or rely on others. They are self-sufficient and independent. E. This is why high-value men don't tell a beautiful girl that he likes her, because that gives away all of his power and puts the decision in her hands. Instead, ask the beautiful girl questions about herself. The one who is asking the questions is the one who is in power. Number 4. He validates himself. A. Women will ask, what is he compensating for? If a man is being flashy or boastful or looking for approval, this is low-value man energy, and it is unattractive to women. B. The saying about the car you drive resembles how much you are making up for was invented by girls. Girls have a unique ability to see through the facade that flashy and boastful men present themselves as. Most men put up this facade instead of just doing the things that make you a high-value male in the first place. C. The reality is that low-value men try to compensate for the things that they don't have, such as charm, charisma, or good looks. They compensate these things for material things, such as a supercar or a nice Rolex, which is why girls immediately question a man who has been successful and needs to show everyone that he is successful. D. When a girl sees a guy driving a really flashy car, the first thing she will ask herself is, what is he compensating for? E. All men at some point in their life have trouble with validation seeking. They struggle with this in the form of getting attention from girls. Guys naturally want the attention from girls because most men rarely get it. Most men are simply average and are not worth the attention of beautiful women. It's the reason so many guys idolize the lifestyle that Dan Bilzerian, Andrew Tate, Hugh Hefner, and many more live these days. F. High-value men don't need the approval of females, nor any of their friends. They approve of themselves because they choose the life they want to live, and they recognize the work that they put in to get where they are at. G. High-value men don't even notice if other people like them or not. They are too worried about their own success. High-value men realize that the second they start to focus on the success of their peers, that is when they have lost sight of their goals and get discouraged. H. Everything high-value men do reflects their ability to self-validate. Instead of asking themselves, is this going to offend somebody? They ask themselves, is this going to make me laugh? Or, how is this going to make me feel? Instead of constantly thinking about what everyone around them thinks, they worry more if they are having fun or if this situation is making them happy. I. The ability to not care what other people think about you is a very high-value skill. J. High-value men ask themselves, what do I think about this? Meanwhile, low-value men ask themselves, what will other people think about this? Number 5. He listens before he speaks. A. The high-value man knows that he has 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. He is designed to be analytical and calculated in all areas of life. He speaks half as much as he listens, and because of this, everything he says is very well thought out and never makes a fool of himself. In fact, he actually sounds extremely intelligent, which earns him great respect amongst his peers and women. B. It attracts intelligent women who bring value to a man's life. Women are intelligent creatures, and they value the social intelligence of a man. A woman wants to know that she can bring her man around her friends, and he will make her look good because of the intelligent things he says. I do not mean that you must go and read every book and become the smartest man in the world. I mean that you must be very socially aware of yourself and the people you are with. This is like a sixth sense that can be used only if you are able to listen and analyze a situation before speaking up. The most important things to remember when becoming a high-value man: always remember to put on your masculine frames, respond, don't react, and validate yourself. You don't need the validation of others to be confident in yourself. Until next time, Dominant Army.